They wrapped nothing. I don't even think they had any materials to wrap anything. They left the furniture, the bed, in pieces. They would disappear for long periods of time. They were really milking the clock.
You know, we hear nightmare moving stories like that one from our viewers all the time. Your belongings go missing, or they're broken, or you end up with huge bills.
You know, every year the Better Business Bureau gets more than 13,000 complaints about these rogue movers.
So tonight, KPRC 2 investigator Bill Spencer has 4 critical steps that you need to take to protect you and everything you own.
It's something that happens 40 million times a year. Americans move to a new home, putting their most precious possessions in somebody else's hands.
All my worldly belongings going down the stairs.
Rebecca Loeb of Houston is moving today, and yeah, she's a little worried about it.
The idea of moving in general was absolutely terrifying to me. For movers, I knew that I wanted to go with the best.
Which brings us to the whole point of this story.
Before you ever start carefully wrapping up all of your dishes, before you pack away even one single item, before you let any moving company take your sacred belongings and load them into some truck, there's some things you need to do.
I think the biggest mistake that people make when hiring a mover is they try to rush the process. These are your most prized possessions.
Mitch Gonzalez is with 3 Men Movers, a company that does over 40,000 moves a year. And he has 4 critical steps you need to take to make sure you don't get ripped off by a rogue moving company. Step number 1, get price estimates from at least 4 different companies and never go with the lowest price.
Professional movers, we all kind of have competitive pricing. So if you see somebody with really, really low pricing, that would be a red flag for me. How can they perform a professional service and still be at such a low cost?
Step number 2, make sure the company is licensed and registered.
A professional moving company needs to be licensed, insured, and registered with the state as a professional mover. And so you can look at that in the state of Texas with the Texas DMV.
You also need to check the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration website. It has a listing of every licensed moving company in the country, and it lists customer complaints about those companies as well. And you need to check the moving truck itself for a very important number.
What do we want to make sure is on that truck before we let them move our stuff?
Well, you definitely want to make sure that they have prominently displayed the US DOT number along with the Texas DMV number. This allows you to track exactly who is showing up and what equipment they're using.
The next step is all about making sure your belongings aren't damaged in the move. Furniture scratched and broken, artwork destroyed. Step number 3 is make sure the movers promise in the contract to pad and wrap all furniture and artwork. And step number 4, contact your insurance company and consider buying extra insurance to cover any damage to your items on moving day.
Heavy items on the bottom, light stuff on top.
Because surprisingly, under the law, what movers are actually required to pay you for damage is next to nothing.
It's 60 cents per pound per item. That is what a customer can expect.
And I have one more very important tip for you before you hire any moving company. Go to the Better Business Bureau of Greater Houston and South Texas. Go to their website and search the name of the moving company you're hoping to hire. Make sure they're registered with the BBB and check out the letter grade they're given, A, B, C, D, and so forth. There you can also read customer reviews of that company. Happy moving day, everybody. I'm Bill Spencer. KPRC 2 investigates.